I voted for Trump in 2016, not because I liked him, but because I related to him in a way. Imagine people talking shit about you and not talking to you, and then people judge you based on hearsay. Who here has had that happen to them? I have. That's why I didn't want to do that to Trump as well. As a black man, I know what it's like, so I extended the courtesy of the benefit of the doubt to Trump. That's what we're supposed to do as human beings: experience things and then treat other people the way that we have not been treated in a better way. I know what it's like for the world to not want you to win, to expect you to lose, to make a mockery of your efforts when you step up to the plate, to constantly have to defend yourself against naysayers and to prove them wrong. So when they called him a bigot, a racist, and said that he would never win and he's a joke and all these things, I wanted him to win and I refused to listen because I knew what it was like to have people say those things about me when they weren't true and to doubt me. As a black man, my life is an uphill battle. Seeing him made me feel that. However, I was fucking ignorant and I didn't know anything at all about this guy. All I know is that he was a celebrity and that just wasn't the case here at all. I did my research on him. With him refusing to rent to black people, him making racist remarks about Jews and other groups of people, well into his presidency even, him doing the Central Park 5 dirty, him making racist remarks about, them and also a lot of other black people, I realized these people weren't actually lying. Furthermore, he signed the red flag bill or law and banned bump stocks of certain kinds, which is a slippery slope because once you start infringing on a little bit of something, you kind of just go downhill from there. So that was a no-no for me immediately because I'm pro Second Amendment. I realized that I had fucked up. I voted for Biden the same way. People said he was racist, people said he was bigoted, but when I looked into his past, I saw him fighting for equal busing, making cases against racists, and seeing the right take a lot of what he said out of context. As for his crime bill, along with Bill Clinton's crime bill and the third strike, his crime bill didn't designate any one race of people at all. Blame that on the judges, the racist cops, or the people who broke the law and didn't learn their lessons. Furthermore, when he made that joke on Charlemagne the God's podcast, I thought nothing of it. I thought it was funny. The same way white right-wing conservative Republicans say that I should have thicker skin and I should take a joke and not get offended by everything. So why is it now that you're telling me, a black person, to be offended by what he said? Is it because he's a Democrat? But when a Republican says the same thing, or when Trump says the same thing, all of a sudden you want me to grow thicker skin? The hypocrisy. The same people who think nothing in comedy is off the table, black and white alike, got triggered and used that as ammo to make false arguments against him. These are the same people telling the LGBTQ community and people like me not to be oversensitive. Also, the same people who tell black people or LGBTQ people to get thicker skin and be able to take a joke are the same ones who couldn't take a joke when Biden said,
I have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to.
Or the same white right-wing conservative Republicans who make even worse racist jokes behind closed doors or, in front of their black friends that they're comfortable with, try to use that against him to get more black votes for Trump on top of making it harder for them to vote via racist policies they co-signed on. I wasn't even offended by that because I knew it was a joke, just like you're always telling people like me and other people to get. It's a joke. Nothing's off, the table with comedy. Guess who needed thicker skin? I didn't go off of hearsay. I actually did my research. So why is it that when I choose to vote for someone the same way and for the same reasons that I chose to vote for Trump or another, all of a sudden it's bad if it isn't what they agree with? Why is it okay for those who voted for Obama to vote for Trump, but not okay for those who voted for Trump to vote for Biden?